Hi, good morning. This is Mr. Elmhorst with the homework help video for solving equations with the modeling algebra tiles. So looking at the first equation, we have n plus 2 equals 3. So in the model, we have n, and then plus 2 is going to be two positives, and that is equal to, on the left side, that is equal to 3 on the right. So with the equations, it's important to remember that with the equal sign, the left side is balanced and equal to the right side. Okay, so we're going to use the strategy, keep the variable. So n plus 2 equals 3. We want to keep the variable and isolate it, get it by itself. And we're going to cancel the operation that is happening to the variable, cancel with the variable, and then flip and do the opposite on the other side. Flip the operation to the opposite side from the variable. Okay, so we're going to keep the variable, cancel the operation with the variable, and then flip the operation to the opposite side. So we're going to cancel by bringing in two negatives, and then flip and do the opposite on the other side. Positive 2, negative 2. So this is going to end up being take away 2, take away 2. So now n equals 1. The number line solution, we can just do a quick number line. 1, 0, 2, and then n is equal to 1, so we put a solid circle in there. Okay, so we got n plus 7, got the variable n. Then we have 7 positives on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if you want to make them little chips or squares, you can do that. And that's equal to 2. So we got n plus 7. We're going to do the algebra solution. We need to cancel with the variable by doing opposites. And then when we do this here, we're going to flip adding 7 to the other side also. Positive 7, negative 7, we're going to cancel with the variable. And now n is equal to 2 minus 7, you're going to end up negative. You're at positive 2, you subtract more than you have, you're going to end up at negative 5. Negative 5, put a solid circle there. And keep in mind, negatives are counting down. So this is actually going to be negative 6, negative 5, negative 4. We got 6 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is on the same side, the variable as n. 6 positives and one variable n. And this is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 6 plus n is equal to 9. Now if we use modeling, we could actually, as we cancel on the left side, we need to cancel the same thing on the right side. So if we take away 1 on the left, we take away 1 on the right. take away 1 on the left, take away 1 on the right. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So using the solving for the algebra example, we're going to put 6 negatives on the left. Instead of adding 6, we're going to subtract 6. So we cancel on the left, and then we flip and do the opposite. The opposite of adding is subtracting. We do the opposite on the other side. So keep your variable. N is equal to 9 minus 6, which is 3. So the solution on a number line would be at 3, and just a quick number line is between 2 and 4. Okay, we got the next one set up. Variable n, there's 1 negative on the left, and that is equal to 4 positives on the right. Okay, so we're going to keep the variable, and then we're going to cancel the negative 1 or subtracting 1 by adding 1 on the left and adding 1 on the right. Okay, so this is going to cancel. Keep the variable, change to the opposite operation with the variable, and then flip and do it on the other side. So 4 plus 1 is going to be 5, and that is our solution. Okay, we have negative 3 plus n equals 5. We're going to keep the variable, change to do the opposite, change and cancel, and then flip and do the opposite on the other side also. So n plus 3 negatives. So we add 3 to both sides to cancel on the left and then balance it on the right. So n equals 8. Okay, so we got n minus 6 equals negative 8. We're going to keep the variable and bring it down. And we're going to change to the opposite operation to cancel. Minus 6 plus 6, and then flip and do it the opposite on the other side also. So this cancels, and now you're at negative 8, but you turn around and go positive 6, you're going to end up at negative 2. So you're going in the positive direction 6 and end up at negative 2. So a quick number line, negative 2, these are in reverse order. So we're going to end up at negative 2. Yeah, now on the backside, we're looking at groups. So multiple variables, so 4 times n. So we have n and n is equal to 12, right? So we're going to do the same thing, keep the variable, bring it down, n equals, and now we're going to change to the opposite operation to cancel. So multiplying by 4, we're going to divide, and then we're going to flip and do it on the other side too. So that cancels. 4 divided by 4 becomes 1. So now we have n equals 3. If you notice in the modeling, we could actually do this. Make up groups. N, we give 3 each to the first one, 3 each to the second one, 3 to the third one, and 3 to the last one. So each group, each n would have 3 to it, or it would be equal to 3. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 4 equals 12. All right, so the next one, same thing, keep the variable. And we're going to bring it down. And then we're going to change to the opposite operation to cancel. So multiplying by 3, dividing by 3, that cancels, and then we're going to flip and do the other same thing on the other side. So n equals 9 divided by 3, which is also 3. Keep the variable n, bring it down, n equals, and then we're going to change the operation to the opposite, and then do it equally to both sides. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So cancel and then flip and do the opposite on the other side. And coincidentally, this also equals 3. Okay, so now the last 3 examples, we have n divided by 6. So fractions mean division. So we're going to keep the variable and bring that down. And then we're going to, dividing by 6, we're going to cancel the dividing by multiplying by 6. And then once that cancels, we're going to do flip and do the opposite on the other side also. So 3 times 6 is 18. So, and then if we put 18 over here, 18 divided by 6 is 3. So go to the next one, n divided by negative 4. N divided by negative 4, keep the variable, bring it equal sign down, and then we're going to cancel the dividing by negative 4 by multiplying by negative 4 to both sides. So that will cancel. So now n equals 2 times 4 is 8, and a negative times a negative is a positive. And same thing for the last part. Going to keep the variable, bring down the sign. Going to cancel the operation with the variable by doing the opposite. Dividing by 3, we're going to multiply by 3. What we do to one side, we'll do to the other. So this will cancel on the left. Now we have the variable equal to 5 times 3. So we had a little glitch there, which is 15. And just a quick number line will be between 14 and 16.